So let's move on to Ben's former team, the 76ers. Now, when that trade went down, the initial response was Daryl Morey got fleeced. Then Harden and Embiid were out there putting in work. You know, Harden averaging 30 pieces, just dominating, doing his thing. But then the Nets came to town. Boo Ben Simmons day. Everybody was clowning. Kyrie took the challenge, locked up Harden. Should the Sixers be concerned, and should they still be trusting the process at this point?
I mean, he got fleeced, right?
That's what they said.
That's what it is. You did. You lost too much. You lost too much. But I mean, I get it. You know, at that point, you wanted a superstar, and you know now you have to look and see that you still have ways to go. At this point, you have two players. You have a third in was it Maxey, which he's playing to a number that you probably can't afford at this point. You know what I mean? He's gonna be worth some money. And he's not a max player, but he's gonna be looking for big money. Yeah. So you're gonna either overpay for him or you're gonna lose him, right? You got Tobias, where I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to trade him. Now, with his number, that's damn near almost close to a max player. You got a long ways to go to put a championship caliber team together. Or not, you're just gonna have two superstars that play good together. Everybody else is getting hurt. You know, if I'm James Harden, I will be mad as shit if Nets get to the championship. If Nets get to the championship and I'm Harden, I'm livid. Like, you messed my summer up.
Who are you mad at? You mad
myself.
At I'm saying, you looking in the mirror, you have
because you got to look at the view of what a player like him is thinking. You know, he has all the scoring titles, he has all of that. He came there to win a championship. One player's not playing. He's playing half of the games. One player is getting hurt. You're by yourself. Now, yourself is looking at your surroundings now. One player's not playing, KD's hurt, it's me, and then this. This ain't no championship team. These are some bums at this point. Why am I here? Yeah. I'm not gonna win no champion. I'm wasting my talent around this group because who helps him is not there. I want out. You know what I mean? And that's the thought process. Like, you know, you put me with Embiid and you put me with them, I have a better chance over there than I do here because he's not looking at the two pieces that he's there for. So that's what I would be saying. If I'm him and I look back, for hindsight, I got Embiid, I got Tobias, I got this, we look better. But now KD's healthy, the shit is getting lifted, now Kyrie's coming back, and it's like, oh man, did I blow my chance of actually winning the championship?
So if you're Joel Embiid, playing at an MVP level, what are you feeling right now? Are you frustrated? Are you still optimistic? Do you think this thing with Harden can work?
Listen, Embiid is going to be more delusional than anything because of the Ben Simmons thing, he needs this to work. He needs to prove to the city that this was the right trade, right? This was the right move that we did. You know, so he needs it to work. So he's going to always, no matter what happens, in his mind, it's always, this was the best thing we did. We got rid of a guy who didn't want to be here. So you're never really going to get his true intentions of really how he feels. Because at the end of the day, Ben Simmons wasn't here, and to him, he should be grateful. The only reason you're an MVP candidate is because one whole superstar wasn't there. And you got to do what you got to do. Carry the team by yourself. You got to look at it from that standpoint, too. You can't look at it like, oh, yeah, ha, 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 get out of here. You're an MVP candidate because he was out of here. He was an MVP candidate because he wasn't playing. You got to be the man.
Yeah. So anything less than a championship?
No, they're not winning no goddamn championship, bro. I don't even have them getting out of the first round unless they play the Bulls or not even the Bulls. If they play Toronto or Cleveland,
They're not getting out the first round?
The only way they get out of the first round is if they play Cleveland or Toronto. Everybody else is too disciplined when it comes to playoffs. You think they beaten Boston in 7 games? You see what Boston's been doing to their ass. You think they beaten Chicago in the playoffs? You think they beaten Miami in the playoffs? You think they beaten Bucks in the playoffs? You think they beaten Nets in the playoffs first round?
I'm happy to hear you finally getting on this.
No, I'm just saying you got to remember we're talking about playoffs is discipline. It's half court. That means less possessions. Like you have to be perfect basically in the playoffs. That team ain't disciplined enough. So the only team you can beat with just being Embiid and just being James Harden, you can beat the Cavs. And you can beat Toronto, just being y'all. But from there, y'all got to sacrifice, and I don't see them sacrificing just for the playoffs to beat the other teams. Nah, first round, unless they play those teams, then the second round, then they get the out of there.
So Daryl Morey followed me on Twitter, so I've been keeping my Sixers slander to a minimum. But damn, we're gonna see. I hope they're not watching the show, and if it does happen, it's an I told you so.
It's truth. Like I think I don't get much hate because I'm not totally biased.
For sure. No, you always keep it real.
I'm not totally biased. I keep it real, and the realness actually helps them adjust. It helps to adjust because you're watching, you're getting the information from some guy who don't have no connections to you. So I'm saying, hey, this is your flaws. And if you're one of those people like, nobody care what he say. He brought a gun to the locker room. And then you go out there and get your ass whooped. Like, whose fault is, who's the dummy now?